Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hannah Awaji, the Executive Director of the Special Mothers Project. The Special Mothers Project is a parent-based advocacy organization that advocates for policies for families raising children with cerebral palsy and other disabilities. One of the things we talk about is inclusive education. I have a 7-year-old daughter with cerebral palsy, and I would like to share a bit about our journey so far into getting her into school. My daughter started school very early. We didn't even know she had a challenge. When it became apparent that she had a challenge, we had problems. We faced a lot of challenges. Schools will have a way to let you know that we can't no longer tolerate the child and you have to move the child out. We changed schools several times. Before we could get to where she is now, she's now enrolled in a government school, the Medina Demonstration School. Before we could get her enrolled in the school, we were refused admission or enrollment by not more than 5 to 7 schools within my neighborhood. The thing is, you don't even know who to report to when you are discriminated against in this way. Even though Ghana has an inclusive education policy, many private schools will just tell you no. One of the schools I went to said they had once admitted a child with autism and they had problems, and so they were not doing special needs again. Another of the schools told me that they don't know how parents will react to, other parents will react to having a child with special needs in the school, and so they were not sure. Some referred me to go to a special school with my daughter. The thing is that people lump all children with special needs together. People think that a child with cerebral palsy is the same as a child with autism. My daughter has cerebral palsy, but it's not intellectually disabled. Before we got to the government school, we had to go and do assessment at the National Assessment Center by the Ghana Education Service. We also faced some challenges there. The psychologist that examined her didn't quite understand what cerebral palsy is and was quite confused about the fact that I wanted her to be included in a mainstream school. He gave her a wooden puzzle to fix. And when after that he gave a report that says that my daughter was intellectually disabled. My daughter is not intellectually disabled. I know her very well. She's very intelligent. So we had to actually talk about these things to get him to do the right thing. Even in the school, the government school, the first time we approached, the headmistress then told me to wait till my daughter walks or talks before I brought her to the school. I actually had to resort to a media battle to get the school to enroll her. Once she was enrolled, I had to employ someone who goes with her and sit with her throughout the school, the time in school, so that the person will feed and help her if she had to use the toilet. After some time, this person got a better paying job or just felt she couldn't do it anymore. So even though I'm a working parent, I had to come in and to do this, feed her and attend to her in school. The headmistress couldn't accept that. We had a lot of challenges until finally the school settled on getting the other children to help her with feeding and assist her when she needed something. From my experiences with other parents who have been able to, if you are not paying very expensively for a child being in school, forget it. You can't get your child with cerebral palsy into school, mainstream school, inclusive education for that matter. Based on my experiences, I would like to recommend a human resource enhancement at the Ghana Education Service. Even though my daughter's school, the Medina Demonstration School, is a model for inclusive education in Ghana, one of the model schools, literally we don't see anything much going on there. I'll recommend that government employs the use of national service persons or NAPCO personnel to support in this light. Again, we know infrastructure, it's important, but for me, more importantly, is the human resource help thing that should come. Well, let's get the children into school, and then let's work at how to help them with people, national service person, NAPCO personnel, students doing practical attachments and other things. Inclusive education is possible in Ghana if we put our minds to it and we are willing to do it. As a parent, you don't even know where to report to if your child is discriminated against or refused admission based on her disability. I think that we can do it as a country if we put our minds to it and we are willing. No child should be left behind. All children are educable. Thank you.